So it's been a while since I've done one of these, and it's just like I just didn't know of a better way to kind of express my feelings on that. It's like I have not slept. I have not slept for the past 24 hours, nor do I feel tired. Something's incredibly wrong with me, but at this point, it doesn't really much matter what's wrong with me because the world just seems to be falling apart. I can't be safe outside because, we're being hunted for our skin color, among other things, and I can't even be safe in the virtual world because all these accusations and it's just all of it's burning. The real world is burning, and the virtual world is burning, and I just kind of had to like collect my thoughts on this. It's like I kind of want to just focus on the virtual right now, but it's like I will say that's like, Black Lives Matter today, tomorrow, next week, and always. It's like keep fighting, keep trying to promote change because change is happening, and just like all that good stuff. Also, happy Pride Month to those that it applies to, but I'm getting a little off track. So let's just focus on the virtual and like all this streaming nonsense and stuff. Alright, so for those of you that don't know, everyone on the internet is essentially angry because a bunch of these, like, streamers, influencers, all that good stuff are being outed as just overall creeps, sexual predators, abusers, etc. And it's like, I want to make this abundantly clear that that shit is not okay. Ever. Like, just straight up never. It's like, you should never try to use your influence or power or just overall scummy tactics to assert yourself over anyone, be they male or female. Shit's not okay, and if you do that, you are scum of the earth, and I feel no pity for you. But other than that, it's just, aside from all those accusations, it's just very clear that where these streaming platforms priorities are, because like as much as we like to stream, I enjoy streaming myself. It's like we seem to forget that at the end of the day, all these platforms are businesses, and the only thing a business cares about at the end of the day is how fat their wallets get and the money they get from you. So not only is it a mix of people being outed as just overall creeps, but it's also the response from these big corporations, either that's like they just straight up don't care, or they're just trying to sweep it under the rug. And honestly, I wasn't expecting this development today, but in like Mixer's case, they just pressed the fucking self-destruct button. So it's like all the people over there are just getting fucked if they're not choosing to move over to Facebook gaming, which in my opinion won't even take off to begin with. So it's just like we're back to a monopoly, and Twitch has already kind of proven that they don't really care about the matter. Like, they're still willing to give all these shitty, terrible people platforms because they're the people that make them the money. And that, like I said, at the end of the day, that's all they care about. So it's like it just leads to a bit of a predicament. It's like I love streaming. It's like I've met a lot of great people from streaming. I watch a lot of good, genuine people who do stream. But at the end of the day, it's just like going forward, if I streamed on Twitch going forward, I'd honestly just feel dirty about it. Like, I don't want, it's like, as much as I enjoy it, I just can't support a platform that would just willingly forgo basic human morals for the sake of a profit. And it's like, I know that's basically every business, and it's like there's no real moral high ground when it comes to capitalism, all that bullshit, but it's just like it sucks. So it's like, honestly, speaking for myself, I honestly just kind of want to take a step back from it. It's like I think I'm just probably going to pursue other options going forward, because it's just like I can't support this. I don't want to support this. And a lot of other people are in the same boat, so much so that they're organizing a blackout. And it's like, a blackout is fine, but it's like it kind of needs to be more planned out than that. Because like, yeah, a lot of people not streaming for a day, that'll surely get their attention, but it's not about getting their attention. It's about sending a message. It's about telling them that this shit's not going to stand. Because it's like, at the end of the day, Twitch belongs to the creators. It's the same with like YouTube, and it's like, well, I can't say Mixer anymore because they're going under, but I digress. But it's like, it comes down to that. And it's like, yeah, a lot of people taking a stand is great, but it also comes down to like how many of the big dogs are gonna take place in this? Because like the big partners who pull in like thousands upon thousands of views, get those sponsorships, all that, they're the ones that make Twitch the money. And if they took part in all this, they're the ones that would get higher up sweating and all that. So it's just like the heart's there. It's like I'll probably be taking place in that, and a lot of people I know are refusing to stream until this is like resolved. It's just like it's kind of a similar thing where it's like it's kind of similar to what's going on with the police movement out in the real world. It's like, I know the real world's scary and all that, but it's just like it kind of has to take that approach where it's like we have to keep pushing, we have to keep fighting beyond just a day, a week, a month, until the change that we want, the change that we need becomes a reality. And it's just I don't know. It's just I feel like at this point I'm just rambling. So yeah, like world's just kind of going to shit. And honestly, it's like I said, I just don't think I'll be doing shenanigans on Twitch. I'll have to figure out something else. I'm honestly considering like focusing on YouTube, like moving stuff there, focusing on like making more videos like I always say I do and never do. But it's like I know YouTube's not much of an improvement, but at least there I know I'm in for some bullshit and they've already made their stances clear. But anyway, it's just like it's a lot. It's just a lot. And I know not everyone has the luxury of being able to fight this change, because a lot of people's incomes, their livelihoods are tied to streaming. So it's like I can't fault y'all for that. It's like the system sucks. I get that. It's like at the end of the day, bills need to be paid and food has to be put on your table. It's like to the people who can put change, people like myself, it's like I urge you, I beg of you, please take a stand, because it's like shitty people do not deserve platforms. They just don't. And it's like we all know where the business's priorities lie. So it's like we kind of have to speak their language. It's like hurt their pockets, take the stuff away from them that matters. That's how you get their attention. That's how change is brought out. And it's a lot. It's a lot, and I know not everyone can take it, and I have to urge people to like take care of yourself first and foremost. It's like take it in stride, step away if you have to, but just like know that this shit is happening, and like know that this shit just cannot stand. But I guess that's just all I have to say on that. Like I said, I'm the preacher of your God, or preacher if you want to just be simple. I haven't slept. I'm tired. I'm kind of angry about this, and I'm just I need a drink.